Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back. This is going to be our weekly love message. We're going to start with singles, and then everybody else is going to be in a collective. So, singles, you're going first this time. We've had a couple of comments over the last few weeks of, can you please break it down so we know who the reading is meant for? So, for all you single Pringles out there, this first part is for you. I'm going to timestamp these in the comments so you guys can skip around. Remember, as always, take what fits, leave the rest. If it doesn't apply to your life, don't force it to fit. Go with the flow. So, singles, let's see what's going on in your life. And then the second half is going to be couples, couples in separation, twin flames, and soulmates. So, the first half is for you singles. Let's see what's going on for you in the next week or so. What's happening from, let's say, now until the end of June. All right, what do we need to know for the single Pringles out there? What do we need to know for love? What's happening? What's coming in? What's exiting? All right, well, you might be welcoming in a soulmate after some sort of ending, and you are transcending obstacles leading to a new beginning. So it does look like you could be calling in a soulmate. That might happen in the near future as well. I feel like that's who or what you're trying to bring in. It also looks like you may have gone through some sort of ending in order to get to this new beginning. So, some things may have to change in your life in order for this to actually come in. Remember that endings bring new beginnings. So, you have to go through the growth and the change in order to actually transform. But you're overcoming something, you're transcending obstacles, and you are growing and ascending. So, you are learning through this phase and you are also preparing for union. So that might require that you make better choices. I feel like if you are dealing with a narcissist, the best advice is always to not. If you have to, remember to have some strong boundaries. I feel like this is a chance for you to let go of somebody who's very self absorbed, somebody who sees everything as only their way, that they can't compromise, and they might be using tactics like love bombing in order to manipulate you. What you're truly looking for is somebody who holds the key to your heart. This could be the soulmate that's coming in for you as well. So you might be welcoming love, meeting the one. So expect things to change in a better way, a better situation. I'm very tongue tied today again. So what else is new, right? So you might be getting together with somebody who is actually a perfect fit for you. But I feel it happens after some sort of ending with maybe not so great of a relationship. What else do we need to know for our singles this week? All right. Somebody may be stirring your romantic feelings. Know that your feelings are real and worth exploring. There could be lots of chemistry, passion, and fireworks with this person, and a strong magnetic attraction here. So keep an open mind. Know that your soulmate might be different from your usual type and expectations. I always say that's kind of the point, right? You don't want all the dirt bags to resurface. You don't want to keep dealing with people who've hurt you, cheated on you, lied, or manipulated you. You want somebody who's different. So be open to receive. All right. It may be time to love yourself first. That's also going to help you to attract the right kind of energy. So self love, self care are super important at this time. And if it's worth it to you, make the effort. Know that real love takes effort and great love is worth the steps that you're guided to take. All right, let's see what kind of affirmations or words of encouragement you singles need this week. I feel joy no matter the situation. So even if there's some sort of ending, find the silver lining, find things to be grateful and happy about. Hot stuff, don't get burned. Remember to use caution. Make sure that you're not getting carried away with a lot of chemistry and a lot of passion. Make positive choices. I am letting go of all negativity, and that needs to be exactly what you do this week. So let go of the things that are negative, let go of the things that aren't meant for your highest good, and you will start to attract things that are much better. Let's get one more of these. It is time for a fresh start. So if things have been stuck and stagnant for you, know that that's about to change. Are you open to that? My mind is full of great ideas. So keep your thoughts positive this week, especially if you're trying to welcome in someone or something new. Let's get you a song this week. Locked Out of Heaven, Bruno Mars. I feel like this is the ending with somebody who's either love bombing you or narcissistic tendencies, something that's not positive and it needs to change. So this person may feel like after they see you move on, that they're locked out of heaven. That could be a very real thing. Let's get you some harsh truths. What do we need to know about our love life? What are some harsh truths? Let's face the reality. What do we need to know? Completing a hard cycle. So you are letting go of the negativity and the bad things in life. You finding your soul family, a place where you belong, and a place where you fit in its place. Love to see that starting to transform. All right, watch out for a player who could be using or manipulating you or putting you in a third party situation. Again, dealing with the narcissist, that could definitely be something you're letting go of. You want somebody who can be upfront and honest, not somebody who's trying to manipulate you or sabotage things. And you might have some trust issues, so that could be something that you're letting go of. It's time for emotional acceptance, openness, and expression. Remember, expressing yourself is going to be important, and I don't judge anyone. So I feel like you are really kind of trying to open things up, that instead of having a negative mindset or dealing with toxic situations, that you're really starting to kind of shift things for the better. And you need to raise your standards, higher standards, raise the bar and elevate. That's going to be important for you as well. Don't settle for less. And loving, devoted, kind, and affectionate. I feel like that's the soulmate that's coming in. So that's positive changes. Let's see who the heck they are. Let's find out. Tell me who this new soulmate is coming in for my singles. These cards will typically describe people. So let's see. Could be an owner of a small business. Letter I. D. Beer, liquor, or wine. Could want to be the boyfriend. Letter G. Drives a sports car. V. Thin lips. Hiker likes the outdoors. U. Hazel eyes. Who is the narcissist that they need to let go of? Letter N. Social media creator. Blue collar hard worker. Listens to rock or alternative. Black hair. Animal lover. Loud outspoken life of the party. Letter W. Works in healthcare. All right, let's see. Who is the soulmate that's coming in? Average height 5'5" to 5'10". Brown eyes. Small nose. Aries or a fire sign. Dimples in the cheeks. Curly or wavy hair. Facial hair, beard, mustache, or a goatee. A button nose. A Leo or a fire sign. So this person's a fire sign or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Pisces specifically, they want to make you a wifey. Gamer, procrastinates, unmotivated, or a dreamer. They might be in fantasy land. Letter S. Your crush. One more. Best friend, BFF. So your soulmate really would be like your best friend. Let's get some tarot. Let's see what we need to know. Singles, what do they need to know from now until the end of June? The lovers. There's a decision that has to be made about love and commitment. Should I stay or should I go? Do we go towards something new or stay with what we know? You have to decide. There might be a lot of confusion. There could have been a lot of arguments, of falling out, some toxicity, but it is time to leave these things behind. It's time to let go of all the conflict, internal or external, and find your peace. So that's where you're going. And when you do, you're going to find this new beginning, this new soulmate that's coming in, positive changes. I feel like they see you as very abundant, somebody who may be very structured. Maybe you're a mentor to others, you're a healer, somebody who's very practical, and they like that about you. I also think that you could have some things from the past resurfacing. Sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's people. So we need to see how far we've come and transition and go forward. It's time to find our courage and take action to leave these things behind, because you are manifesting this new person, this new beginning. So keep your thoughts positive this week. It's going to be important for you to stay positive until you see it change. Know that there is a change coming. You're going to have to really make a conscious choice to leave the past behind and go towards a new person and a new chapter in your life. That's what we have for singles. All right, and everybody else, let's see what we have. Couples and separation, twin flames and soulmates. Take what fits, leave the rest. Let's see what we have going on for you for love from now until the end of June. A couple of flippers there already. All right. Somebody could be wearing a false mask, so not showing how they truly feel about a situation, a person. This is telling us that they could be gaslighting us, so they could be pretending, they might be hiding behind how they actually feel. That might leave you a little bit heartbroken, or you've been through a lot of heartbreak already. So I feel like you need people to be honest in your life. And if they're hiding or they're not showing how they actually feel, that's going to present a problem. Why? Well, you don't know how they actually feel. So how do you proceed forward, or how do you walk away from this situation? And someone might choose to actually walk away if there's no communication. The cassette tells us that we are letting go of outdated ways of thinking. In the reverse, that we are letting go of the past and we're stopping that pattern that replays over in our mind. You could be dealing with somebody who's gaslighting you, a self absorbed narcissist who might decide to love bomb you. You might need to walk away from that. They could be putting you in a third party situation, or there's lots of temptation or options around. Don't let somebody play you for a fool. Remember that if they have multiple options, you may need to show them how the game is actually played and walk away. What else do we need to know for couples, couples in separation, twin flames, and soulmates? There could be a lot of chemistry between you and another person. That might be why it's incredibly difficult to make a clean break. What else do we need to know? You need to get back out there and live a little bit. I feel like for some of you, you need to actually have fun, flirt, laugh, and actually enjoy yourself, extending your lighthearted energy to other people. Are you in this negative sense of reality? Are you in this place where you feel like you can't be yourself? You need to change the situation. You are trying to call in a soulmate, so using things like law of attraction or manifesting is actually going to bring you your person. And you need to have trust and faith that things are in our life for a reason. If you're dealing with somebody who's really negative, it could be a karmic situation where you're meant to learn a lot of really hard, difficult lessons in order to grow and transform. Know that even if these people are negative, it's meant to teach you something. And part of it is actually initiating growth for you to change and transform. Watch out for some sort of deceptive behavior. Someone could be lying or wearing a mask. Love how these correspond. Be very cautious with who you get involved with right now. Somebody is not being honest. It could be for the positive. Maybe somebody's hiding how strong the attraction actually is. For others of you, you could be dealing with a narcissist and something that's not healthy, and someone might be playing games with you. So, really use caution this week and use your best judgment. Let's see what words of encouragement you need for the week. Show me what we need to see. Obsessive thoughts, always thinking about you. I'm getting the inkling that some of you, someone is absolutely obsessed with you. They're obsessed with your energy, they're obsessed with how you look, they're obsessed with every detail about you. Sometimes that's a good thing and sometimes it's not a good thing. So be cautious. I feel like this person has kind of intrusive thoughts about you. That could be a red flag. So really use your best judgment. I feel like you maybe don't want to deal with something like that. Maybe you want something that's a little less intense. So really be cautious. I'm learning to forgive myself. That's part of your healing and letting go of the negative thinking of the past. So learning to let go. Do it even if you're afraid. You may need to have that hard conversation. You might need to let go of something that's no good for you this week. What else do we have? I know my power. I feel like you're going to find it, especially if you like come to terms with something's just really not good for you. It's almost like they're giving me this scenario. You're waiting for the other shoe to drop, or something's going to be kind of being put between a rock and a hard place. So there may be some difficult decisions or conversations that have to be had. All right, let's see what your song is. Hurt, 9 Inch Nails. They're almost giving me the sense that you need to feel the pain to grow from the pain. So, whatever you're going through, the hurt is something that's going to help you to transform. So, embrace healing and let go of the hurt. All right, what harsh truths do we need to know for the collective this week? Seeking retribution or revenge. Be cautious. There could definitely be somebody that's obsessed. It could be something that kind of turns to the negative. So we want to be really cautious. If they are seeking revenge, that tells us that their motivations are not pure intentions and that could definitely escalate. So use extreme caution. You need to have faith that things are going to work out for the best. So trusting in complete faith. Truth hurts, lies always hurt worse. So, needing to tell the truth, I feel like if somebody can't be honest, that's a big red flag as well. Seeking forgiveness or absolution, somebody's trying to come in and seek some forgiveness. And I feel like the other person slept like a baby with no worries. Why? Well, they know they're not guilty of anything, so they have nothing to worry about. All right, let's see. Let's see who this person could potentially be. Who is wearing the mask in this situation? Letter D. Who's got the obsessive thoughts? Someone who likes to drink beer, liquor, or wine. Could be a boyfriend or an ex. Letter G. Drives a sports car. Who's the walking red flag? Who do we need to watch out for this week? Big full lips, button nose, Leo or a fire sign, Pisces or a water sign, wide nose. Letter X could be an X. Someone with a beautiful smile. Letter L. All right, so let's see. We also have Sag or fire sign. Um, who is dealing with, let me see, who's dealing with the deception? Who is deceiving the collective? Let's word it that way. Who's deceiving the collective? Someone you haven't met yet. Maybe you're only interacting with them online or something. Straight hair, dimples in the cheeks, curly or wavy hair, facial hair, beard, mustache, or goatee, brown hair, V, thin lips. Who's calling in a soulmate? Male, freckles on the face, Taurus or earth sign, I, Aries or fire sign, well dressed suits, dresses, or business professional, has a large dog, yellow eyes, Z, M, and silver in the hair. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know for my collective this week for love? Mhm. So, some positive changes coming in your finances this week. It could also be reciprocal energy, equal give and take, but blessings coming in your financial sector. Maybe this person also wants to bless you. It could help you to restore the balance. You could be dealing with courts, contracts, legal issues. They're telling me restraining order, maybe from this very obsessed person. It might escalate to that. I do feel like you need to kind of step out of your comfort zone and march to the beat of your own drum. Maybe some of you need to be more independent and kind of let loose and have some fun. And completing this tough cycle is going to help you to see things differently. You are completing something that you've struggled with for some time. So you are coming full circle. I feel like for some of you, it's really important you leave the past in the past and you go forward in a new direction. For others of you, it's the opportunity to travel and going towards prosperity. I do feel like some of this is self imposed. So see things as they actually are in reality. You are going through a spiritual transformation, and this creates a lot of change. It also helps to restore the balance. So you could be waiting on a decision through the courts. It's also an indication that things are changing rapidly. So these are some things that maybe you've been working through for a while. However, I feel like judgment being out here tells us that we're waiting on final decisions, that karma is also being dealt, but it gives us a chance for a rebirth. Again, you might want to get away from it all. Maybe you're going to take a trip somewhere or go in a completely different direction away from these things and making that fresh start. I do feel like you find the emotional fulfillment that you're looking for after you complete this hard cycle. So know that by doing the work, it's going to be worth it, and you have a chance or a reason to celebrate some positive changes and some positive news coming in. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you soon.